Alright, boys and girls, the trailer flooring project is fixing to start. I'm going to floor it with pine this time. This is the original floor that's been in this thing since I had the trailer built in 2002, and it's white oak. A lot of people, this trailer was custom built. A lot of people don't realize how heavy this trailer is, but the white oak that was on here was 2 inch thick. The trailer is actually too heavy. And I'm hoping by going to the 1.5 inch treated pine that it's going to lighten it up a good bit. But it's time for a floor on. A lot of y'all have seen it in the videos, but it's been past time. The problem is finding time to do it, and then of course it costs money to buy this stuff. That's roughly $300 worth of lumber right there, plus the bolts to go in it. I got all new bolts to go in it. So it's $306. That was tax and everything. I am going to just take a cutoff wheel on the grinder, and I'm just going to cut all these off. That's what I'm going to do, all the ones that are in there. I'm not even going to try to back them out. There's no need in it, because I'm not going through the same holes that were already there. I'm going to go, I'm going to hit them in different places and just knock them off, fit the boards in there, and screw them back down. These two small ones are going to go fast. These two side ones are going to go pretty quick. This one and that one over there. That middle long one right there, that's 16 foot. It's going to take a little bit to do it. And this center one right here ought to go pretty quick. These right here that are still in there, I'm just going to put an impact socket on them and just try to snap them off. If that don't work, if I don't break them or whatever, which it should break them, I'll take a torch or something and knock them off right there. Is what I'll end up doing and get that done. So I'm going to kind of film bits and pieces of this as I'm going along. I'm going to put the wireless mic on and just, I'm not going to do it all tonight. I'm just going to do, I'm just going to see how these back sections, the simpler ones, is going to go first, and just kind of work on it, because I'm fixing to be pulling this trailer a pretty good bit. So y'all stay tuned. This may even be a 2-part project. I'm not sure. We shall see. We shall see. So y'all hang tight. It'll be a fun little deal. I'll be right back. Safety glasses, people. All right, here we go. Get these cut off right quick. That is the simplest thing to do, rather than fighting with trying to get them out. Just cut them off. Either cut them off, I have taken a hammer and just break them off. Be done with it. So, and we'll go over and get that other side right quick. Let's get this cleared up right now. I'm not going to say that I plugged the miter saw in and I hit the button and it wouldn't work, and I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't come on. I thought something had done happened to it. Then I turned around and realized I hadn't plugged the other end of the cord into the wall yet. So this is how this evening is fixing to go. Right quick, I'm fixing to give y'all a lesson in something y'all probably have seen. Those of y'all who fool with wood and probably don't know what the heck it is. I'm fixing to show you. And for the people who make fun of us in the South logging and the wood that we have and all that, I'm finna educate y'all too. Right here, right quick. Check this out. All right, see, this come from Hankins Lumber Company. Hankins Lumber Company, we haul to them a lot of wood. They have a mill up at Ripley, Mississippi, and this could possibly even be some of our wood that we have hauled into them. These are 2x8s right here, and you see the grain on it. Wide grain. But here's what I want to show you. You see that SPIB right there. SPIB, and then you see that number 2 right there. That means that that's a number 2 grade board. But SPIB, here we go. SPIB stands for Southern Pine Inspection Bureau. Did you know that there are a lot of building codes across this country that require the structural material of a building or a house or anything like that has to be Southern Yellow Pine? True, folks, true. Here in our area, it does not. It does not have to be SPIB. So that stamp is on one end of that board right there, all right? So say if you're building somewhere where it requires that to be, and the building inspector comes in to inspect your building during the construction process, and say your carpenter has cut this part off and this got thrown away, you will fail inspection. He has to be able to see that. The Southern Pine Inspection Bureau guarantees that this is Southern Yellow Pine. What they do is they are a group, and they go to these mills and they look at the wood that they're running and what they're stamping, and it guarantees that they guarantee that that is Southern Yellow Pine, because it is some of the strongest building material that you can possibly use. Little known fact. These are all 41 and a half. I'm cutting my mark. The 41 and a half would be actually tight, real tight. I'm going to show y'all where I'm at now on this thing. I've got this small side on this side done. See the screws in it there, over here, and I've got that side over there done also too. Now I'm coming back right here. See, I'm just cutting these boards to fit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and screw this one down while I've got it sitting in here. Well, I may go ahead and cut these other ones. I have to rip that second one right there. And what I'm doing is I'm drilling. I'll set the camera up where y'all can see it in just a second. So I'm drilling the hole through with a pilot hole all the way through, and then coming back with the hole shooter right here, corded Milwaukee drill, and running the screws in, because these screws are they ain't no joke. They're self-tapping, but they will not. That's a pretty thick channel iron right there. And the cutting edge won't stay good enough on them long enough to penetrate to make it all the way through that channel iron. So I'm just going ahead and hitting it with a small pilot hole first and running through. These holes right here that are already in there, they're the bolts that I took out. They're actually larger than what these are, because the people who built this trailer for me actually build low boys and stuff like that, a lot larger stuff. They don't normally build these trailers here, and so those are same bolts, same wood like you'd find on a normal low boy. So I'm just punching new holes, doing it with the cordless drill, and then coming back with that one. Like I said, I'll set the camera up here in just a second and show y'all how I'm doing it. I can get a couple holes, and this one hold it down. If you go ahead and drill several holes, you fixing to screw up, because I don't care what you do, the board's gonna move a little bit when you go to put one of them bolts in. It's gonna throw your hole off a little bit where you just made one. It ain't gonna line up. It's 156 of these bolts that were in this trailer. I counted them yesterday. I got 170 of them. That's what I picked up, because I'm gonna put another row in them middle right there. I want to put one more row in it to do it. This is about to be a long rip right here. It's 167 inches and a quarter. That's what it's gonna be. So this is gonna take a little bit right here to push this one through. Let's see if it'll fit. That's how I want it, tight. That's how I like it. Kind of give y'all an update on where I'm at now. So you've seen I got all the ones on the back here done, the two small sides. Got the large side right here done. And got that side, I like 3 boards. No, 2. 2 more right there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Be 5, yeah. 2 more right there in the middle. I just broke my first bit. I'm running about a 200,000th of an inch hole through, and then the bolt threads mic out at about, they're right at a 1/4 inch, like 248, 249, depending on where you put the mic at on them. So I got another 200. But what happened when I broke it, I actually hit another bolt that was broke off down in there, and the bit caught it just right, and it snapped that end of that bit off. So it is warming up very quick, and there's a pile of bolts I've got out. But it's warming up very quick. I'm fixing to go change shirts. I got a long sleeve shirt on and took my hoodie off. I'm about to sweat, so head to the house and get back after it. I can resharpen that bit, so it's not a loss. But just for craps and giggles, what I did is I hit some with my impact and was able to back them out. And I have backed out this whole pile of bolts right here with that Milwaukee impact, just kind of feathering them and bumping them just a little bit, and it'll break them loose and they'll come right out. So that's pretty good. I'll show you how it works, but I wouldn't take anything from my Milwaukee stuff. Man, this is some good stuff. Of course, I'm running all the bolts in with that corded drill right there, because I don't think the cordless one would hold up to threading these jokers in right here. It would probably not be good for it. So I'm just running them in with that right there. And if I had to cut any, I'm cutting them off with that thing. So I'm gonna run to the house, got my phone on the charger right now, give me some water, and come back and resume the process. And I'll film a little bit more too as I'm going along. I'll let y'all watch all this. Take and blow everything off. Because that guarantees me that nothing is under that, gonna be pinched between that board. Once I get it where I like clamp it that way, it's not as likely to move around. Not sure why I'm putting this bolt around my hands, but I am. Y'all ever have a problem? Set something down and then can't find it when you set it down. So I said I was going to show y'all how this impact will get these things out here. Kind of surprising. It'll break them every now and then. it, boys and girls. Last two. I think it's 156 of these screws there. That's what it is. 2 to go. Bits done too, by the way. I broke one drill bit is all, and my impact Torx bit that finally broke. I broke it. I liked four to go when I broke it. So it hung in there through the whole project, which was good. I'm gonna stop the camera and get everything off of the trailer here and let y'all see what the finished deal looks like. What bit's done right there. So that's it. That is it. She's done. I'm gonna like them 1.5-inch boards on it better than the 2-inch because they're almost flush with the I-beams on it now. On them 2-inch ones, they stuck up a good 1/2 inch higher than the I-beams. So I'm gonna like this. You can see the pile of old wood that came off of it over here. And there's all the bolts right there. Now I gotta get all this stuff cleaned up. Look at the pile of sawdust under that saw where I ripped. I had to rip a board on each one of these sections. There, and then there's other pile of boards right there. So like I said, just had one drill bit fatality and one my impact Torx bit fatality. It died, which I'm surprised it didn't break more bits than that. And so that's pretty good. A lot of work to deck a trailer. I said it earlier, I think I'd rather run naked through barbed wire. I still have that same feeling about that. Because, man, I tell you, my legs and my back are done. And ripping those long boards is not fun either by yourself. But she's done. She should be good for a while. I got to do some work on my wiring on the back here. I parked this trailer over with my mom and dad's back during the fall last year. And the dang dogs, man, holy cow, I'm not sure what their deal was, man, but they chewed on some of my wires back here. So I'm fixing to go ahead, I'm gonna put a new set of lights in the back of the trailer because they need it. I'm gonna put LEDs all in it right here on the back. And probably gonna take these, I had these put in it when I had it built. I'm gonna take those out because those are useless as tits on a boar hog right there, and probably put a red brake light in that one's place, and I'm gonna put some LEDs in these two reds that are over here on this side and over there on that side, and get that done. A lot of people want to know how long this trailer is. It's a 24 flat and then a 4-foot self-cleaning tail on it. If I had it to do over again, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have got a 25 and then a 5-foot tail and had a 30 instead of a 28. But the 28 is fine. I can get my tractor and disc and all that stuff up here on it. It's got two 10,000-pound oil bath Dexter axles up under it with electric brakes on both of them. I had all that stuff. It's got I put new tires on it last year about this time. They ain't been on there quite a year yet. And had the brakes replaced on it last summer, full braking mechanism. So this, because I'm fixing to be hauling a good bit on this thing. I got some projects coming up. I got to do with the skid steer, tractor, different things, and I'm gonna be hauling some wood on it too. So got that. So I thought this was gonna be a 2-part video, but I should be able to cram it all in one video. But a lot of people was asking about watching this when I did it, and of course I didn't show everything, but I mean, you ought to be able to. I pretty much showed it. I didn't show the whole thing consistently, but you should be able to figure out what I did. So I hope that you enjoyed this project doing this. And this is tough. We've refloored a bunch of trailers over the years, and I dread it every time we do one. But if you like my stuff, please subscribe to me. I'd appreciate that. And if you want some Cotton Top 3 gear, there's a logo. You can find all that right down below. There's a clickable link that'll take you right to my website. And so I'm going to let y'all go. Also, the Cotton Top 3 fan page, Facebook fan page, the link's down there too. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters. Well, when you get out back and you look back in there and you see that flag, it's nothing but cool. I like to see that thing up there. I'll come back out here tomorrow afternoon and pick all that wood up, put it in my bucket, take it out there. That'll be fire pit wood. That'll be some good dry white oak to burn in that thing. That's for sure. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all later.